Hello, everybody. Yes, we are live. Happy Sunday, or perhaps it's Monday for you guys. Welcome wherever you're connecting with. We're going to let you guys get on.
Yes.
We're going to take a few moments. This is a really important time for us to connect together. We're feeling a lot of you guys in a big transit state.
Hello.
And it is time for us to come together and reset.
Come on, baby.
Yes, it is time for us to come together and reset. So we're not even going to get into some of what we're talking about right now. We're just going to let you guys get on. And as you're getting on, please, go ahead and get yourself settled. If you are brand new to us, welcome. Please go ahead and subscribe so that you can stay connected to us. That's super, super important. Right now, more than ever, it is important for us to stay connected and paying attention to the places and to the sources that bring us love and bring us connection and bring us tools and bring us awareness. Right? So, hey guys, jump in and hi, Leila.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm a little quiet right now because I'm getting grounded. Like I'm sitting here and I can feel you guys' energy, and it's interesting. I'll come on like really hyped, but I'm actually kind of humbled right now just because I've been connecting with many of you, and I have clients and friends, even my own family, just really going through some heaviness right now of the collective, really going through their own like demons, like revisiting places within self. And we're going to explain why that's happening. It's really important, but I want to wait just a tiny bit longer just to have more and more people get on here so that they could dip their toe in the medicine that we are going to create together, because that's what we do when we come together.
Yes, absolutely. And being able to do this live together is a really special thing, right? So if you're watching this on the replay, it's amazing. Don't stop. Let yourself watch it. We're still connected in time and space. It's not linear. But being able to be here live, I know you guys have asked us to show up live more here on YouTube, which we will be doing. And asking if you guys have come on here from Facebook and Instagram, allowing yourselves to, keep an eye out on our YouTube channel. We're going to do more lives here, more content. And if you guys do have Facebook and Instagram and you're not on our Facebook and Instagram, please take a moment while everybody's hopping on to go and find us and follow us. That is also really important so that we can stay connected to you. So it's really nice to see you guys coming on. I know the comments come through super, super quick, so I'm sorry I did not catch any of them. Yes, but I am hearing you guys say, it's been hard.
Yeah, everything. It's so hard. Exhaustion, anxiety. I've heard of depression, just a lot of feelings in the body, actual like pain, like pulling muscles out, like your back. Interesting enough, the energies, whether they are your energies shifting or the planetary or collective energies making your devices in your house kind of blow up. I've had so many friends tell me that their fridge blew up, their freaking dishwasher blew up, my friend's stove just died today. It was just interesting to think about how much energy is accumulating in different ways. There's a lot of good energy, there's a lot of consciousness shifting, and then it's also being met with something else.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, guys, so let's jump right in here. I know people are going to continue to join, and thank you guys so much for being here. Thank yourself for a minute. Thank yourself for being here. So leaders, light workers, twin flames, beings, come reset, right? That's what we're here doing. We're resetting together. So I invite you guys to stay through this entire video if you can, right? Because we're going to be doing some massive work here in the middle as well. We're going to be talking about some very important things that you need to consider going forward. And so I just invite you to be able to watch this entire video. And if you need to watch it on the replay to finish it all the way through, give yourself that commitment, right? We talked a lot in the last week about being able to commit to yourself so that you can trust yourself more fully. And so I'm going to invite you guys today to commit to being in this space with us as we're committing to be in this space with you, right? And so as Nicole was saying, right, many of you guys are feeling tired. You're feeling like you're feeling hopelessness. You're feeling, and as I say this, I'm getting this really sharp pain in my back, in the left side of my being. And that's my feminine energy, right? And feeling this goes right against our intuition. Our intuition, our creative side, our feminine energy is just getting demolished. We are getting so pulled away. We're getting so pulled away from being able to listen to ourselves.
Come on.
And, this is a year. This is a really, really intense year because there are two huge waves happening on the planet at the same time.
Absolutely.
There's an enormous culmination of consciousness energy. There are, generations upon generations of beings that have come to this planet and have brought consciousness and expansion.
Yes.
And now we're in this sort of golden era of expansion and consciousness. And simultaneous to that, right? And that already feels like, what does that feel like, guys? That feels like ascension and expansion and the need to be more in your purpose. And it feels like the pain of having to face your shadow and deal with your crap and get real with yourself. And it feels like that discomfort. And then there is another wave that is pressing up against that. And that one is one of separation. And it is one of making you tired and disillusioned, right? There is so much going on right now to make us feel separated,
yes,
and alone and angry and shameful. But also what is happening with this energy is it's causing you to get tired. The number one thing I have heard from people this year, I'm tired.
Yes.
Do you know what happens when you're tired? Your world gets a little smaller. Do you know what happens when you're tired? You are a little less sovereign because you are more willing to compromise yourself when you are tired. What happens if you are a parent? What happens if your kids ask you for 3 hours straight for something you said no to? What happens to a lot of you? Let's make it 6 hours if you are really good at keeping your boundaries. Let's make it 12 hours. What happens if we put you in a room with your kids repeating your request for 12 months?
Dang.
At some point along the way, you go, it's okay. I will compromise.
What's up, Danny?
I am tired. And so it is vital for us right now to come together and to reset, because that tired might cause compromises that are too expensive for you and this planet.
Yes. Oh my God. So I don't know if you guys remember 2020. I was like, 2020 vision. We gonna see it.
Yep.
And I said, we got to see it to free it. And I want to explain something to you guys that is a part of duality, and it's a part of light and dark. Or even if you look at the word live, if you flip the word live, it's evil. It's the opposite of live, right? When we talk about Christ's love, when we talk about unconditional Christ's love, right? Then you talk about anti-Christ, it's anti-love. And what we're being faced with as the consciousness is shifting and rising is the polar opposite of that. And you're seeing and you're looking at it. And you're looking at all the parts of self that have connected with this anti-life. This part that wants to escape. I mean, it's really simple, right? This part that doesn't want to be here. This part that's forgot why we're here.
Yes.
Right? The shame. The shame is in that anti-life. Shaming one another. That low vibration, like really low consciousness that we've all plugged into. We shame ourselves on the daily. We judge ourselves daily. We're judging each other daily. And I'm not saying that to bring in more shame. I'm saying it for you to understand that it is a system that we are working within that right now we're trying to break free of. So you're seeing it all, and you're seeing things that are not real. There's so much lie and illusion that is there, and it is put there to knock you off your peg, to knock you off the throne, so that you are weak, and so that you dip, and that you are easily controlled.
Yes.
And that energy of you being easily controlled doesn't make you like that big bright pillar of light. And I'm here to tell you the reason why I'm saying the word reset is this year you are constantly going to have to reset. And there is nothing wrong with you getting knocked off the throne for a hot second and you just get back up.
Yes.
Go ahead, sorry.
No. I was just going to say reset. And I kept hearing Spirit say,
Absolutely
reset
an old,
and
unhealthy
resource.
narrative.
Reset and resource. Okay, I want to tell you guys something about resourcing. All right, talking about tired. When you are tired, you see the world in a perspective. Perspective is everything. Okay, it is every single thing. When Nelson Mandela was in prison, he said that he was more free than he had ever been. He found freedom. He knew that nothing could take freedom. Freedom of his, what was that? It was perspective.
Yep.
That was internal. Okay, so our perspective is everything. However, when we're very tired, our perspective drops down in frequency and we see the world in a way that we wouldn't normally see the world. We see our our options, our circumstances, our life, our prospects in a way that we wouldn't normally. We see our future in a way that we wouldn't normally.
Absolutely.
We feel more hopeless, more faithless, okay? So resourcing as you are resetting. What does that mean to resource? Taking care of yourself, okay? Getting sleep where you can, getting the right nurturing food, laughing, being around people that can inspire you, listening and getting this information. This is resourcing right now. We're not only resetting, we are resourcing right now. It is vital. It is vital because I'm going to talk to you guys. This is why I said stick to the end of this video because we're going to talk about a really, really, really potent anecdote to what's going on right now. This 2-step anecdote. It's really important. But part of this anecdote is that we need to stick together. We need to come together. We need to do work together. We need to listen in together because when you are alone and you are isolated and you are unresourced, it doesn't take that long. I'm going to tell you guys something. I believe that we are infinite, magical, masterful souls.
Come on, baby.
Unlimited souls. The human brain is not that strong. Right?
What?
We are masterful souls. Our human brain is not that strong. Right? You press it and torture it a little. You exhaust it. You make it question itself. It touches onto its traumas. And before you know it, you don't know what's going on. Right? So we need to care for that brain. We need to care for that perspective. We need to care for our human self. We need to feed ourselves. We were just talking about there is more information right now that is designed to distort you, to make you feel hopeless, tired, exhausted, willing to compromise, hurt your being, than there has ever been. But here's the other side to that. There is also, and I really want you to feel this power in your body right now, there is also a tremendous amount of information and resources and tools and support for you. You need to step and grab it. You need to grab those things right now. This is the time right now to be here in this live, to watch this video 10 times. This is the time to be in this space, to understand that there are beings that are doing all they need to, like you, to share information and to support and to be in connection, and you can resource.
Absolutely.
You need to feed yourself more light, sovereignty, stability, clarity, love, connection, unity, than you absorb the opposite. Take your inventory every day. What am I feeding? How much time am I giving it? It's very important. If you watch the news for 6 hours a day, and I hope none of you do, and I'm going to invite you to not do that, then you need to listen to Dove and Nicole, other people that you like, whatever, 12 hours a day, right? You need to double that. You need to detox that plus. When they say drink a cup of coffee, drink 2 cups of water? Why don't you think about it like that?
It's so true, and I this year, I remember at the beginning of the year thinking about how important it was going to be for all of you to find this individualism, your free will again, your choice, about being able to friggin' know your yes deep down, no matter if your whole family's attacking you or the news is attacking you or whatever's going on, like being able to still sit in that is so important. And it's been one of those years where we're faced with that. We're faced with looking at the fact that we don't have, some of you don't have the tools, right? To be able to know the difference or to be able to set the boundaries that are going to make it so that you can get through this. I mean, I have seen so many great souls having such a hard year, like almost like watching people's feet kicked out from underneath them. Yeah. Like Dove and I have had moments having a look at just the world and ourselves and regroup. And I have sat before my Creator every day this year, every day sitting in union, sitting in communion, sitting and just being like, please show me, please give me faith some of the days that I didn't have it. Please be with me in this. And every time I asked for something, I sat in the quiet and I could feel that peace come over me, drape over me in such a way where no matter what I was seeing or reading or hearing, that I knew we gonna be okay. And the work that you guys are doing, and the work that you're doing on behalf of your lineage, and the work that you're doing on behalf of your community, and the things that you are facing right now and that you are going to face, I honor you. And I also want to honor all of the tired, the pain, somebody said, I'm tired of being tired. All of that, I hear you. And we get to reset.
Yeah. we're about to drop into some work here in a minute, right? We're actually going to open up container and do some work with you guys. It's our gift to you. But I want to ask you guys a favor. This is really from my personal heart. I want to ask you guys a favor. I want to ask every single person on here, because if every single person that is watching this on the replay or live, if every single one of you makes this agreement with me, we're going to make a big impact. I'm going to ask you to stop attacking each other.
Come on.
I'm going to ask you to, even if you are being attacked, I'm going to ask you to not judge each other. I'm going to ask you to shed light forward to each other and love. I'm going to ask you to hold that with me. Anybody that is willing to do that. It is so important that we stop eating, swallowing, and integrating this narrative of separate and dividedness.
Yes.
It's very, very dangerous narrative. And I'm asking you guys, even if you have been on the end of someone's sort of attack of you right now, we need to stand in that space. It is really, really critical, and rise up and above the energy that is being fed to us. That is important. And I know you guys, I know a lot of you guys are tired. And here's the thing. There's two groups of people that are probably on this live or on this replay, I bet you. Some of you guys are feeling your energy today. You're feeling strong. You're feeling that hope and inspiration. Some of you guys are feeling on the floor.
Yo.
Like you can't hold it up. So here's what I'm going to do. As we enter the space, and Nicole's going to open up container and we're going to go in a little bit of work together. Here's what I'm going to do. If you are on the floor, you're welcome to say that in the comments. You're going to be held by all of us. Okay? And you let yourself receive. You let yourself receive. That means that if we give you guidance, and if we give you support, and if we give you steps, you allow yourself to receive and you allow yourself to take action. If you are in a beautiful space, you allow yourself to co-create this container with us. You allow yourself to assist. You allow yourself to see and hold your fellow community members in this space. And you allow yourself also through that to receive the goodness that'll keep you standing. Because the thing is that we will always take turns. It doesn't matter where you are in your amazing evolution. There is no such thing as getting to a point where you stop being human and you don't hit your knees. Right? Nicole and I are very, very honest about the fact that we are human. And there's times where we get tired. And there's times we get doubtful. And if our pain body becomes too big, we also forget. Okay? And that is why we stay surrounded by those that are also feeding us to remember, so that we can make sure that we have the ability to show up here for you. If you guys agree with me and you can make this commitment to me, go ahead and just write that in the comments and share it with me. If you are not able to do that, I love and respect you the same right now. But if you can engage in that space together right now, you talk about mission, you talk about purpose, we're doing it right now. We're doing it right in this very moment. So allow yourself to take more action than you might normally. And that action could just be your intention in this space right now. And that's big and that's huge and that's powerful. All right, so if you guys are ready to do some work, understand that everything we do is non-denominational and that it is within your free will and sovereignty. That means that if you don't want to receive the work we're doing right now, you are 100% sovereign and it will not penetrate you. And if you do want to work with us in this space right now, then you allow yourself to open up to it as feels right and true for you. We respect you 1000%. That is the most important thing, is your free will and your sovereignty. We will always respect that.
I love that. I love that. So this space is a sovereign field. Your energy field is your energy field. You don't got to let nothing in that energy field. Actually, in this moment, I'm going to ask you to just think about your beautiful energy field that's all about you, all around you, above you, below you, and just claim it. It's your throne, baby. You get to take whatever you want out of that. You get to bring whatever you want in it. You get to build castles in there. You get to put some gems. You get to put some gold. You get to put your union template in there and shine that baby. Just close your eyes and look at all the colors and all the love that's in there. And also at the same time, right in front of your energy field, I see just a pit of tears. I see pain. I see almost like miasmic sludge that's just like coming out of your cells. Just know that the earth, she's so good at this. She receives you in full love and full mercy and full grace. And so the first thing I'm going to ask is that you guys are holding on to so much shame and you are so angry right now. Just if you are willing to just lay some of it down, just for the moment. Listen, after this, you can pick that shit right back up. I don't care. You can take it, put it in your backpack and run. If you want to put half the shame in there because you're like, I'm not really sure about putting it all down because I'm that mad at myself, or I'm that mad at my twin, or I'm that mad at God, or I'm so freaking mad at this planet. I don't understand why I'm here. All that anger, why don't we put it in that hole?
Yes, I'm going to invite you to really set that down. Like Nicole said, like you want to pick it up later, that is your choice. But now I'm going to challenge you to set it down. Challenge yourself right now. The more you can challenge yourself right now, the more that can come right now. And before Nicole continues, I'm going to disinvite any distortion energy. I'm going to protect the whole platform that we are speaking on. I'm going to protect the technology. I'm going to protect your technology, and I'm going to disinvite any interference or negative energies. You do not have a place here. We have a sovereign channel of communication.
Yeah.
We are transmitting light,
Sure.
and we are transmitting truth, and we are transmitting love. Anything that is not of love is not permitted here in this space. Anything that is not of love in you right now, you get to put in that space, and that is okay. And if you feel uncomfortable and you feel emotional and you feel angry or you feel tears, allow that to be there. That's okay. That is 100% okay, because right now you are separating from those pieces right now while also honoring them. Don't judge the way you feel. Don't judge what's coming out of you or through you.
Yeah, and I love what Dove just said, just like really thinking about whatever experiences that you guys have been having that you're kind of upset with yourself, that you maybe didn't show up in the way you'd like to show up lately, or maybe you're like, don't even know if you want to keep the job you're in, or like maybe you're like, fuck service, I don't want to serve anybody, I don't even want to serve myself right now. Just honor yourself wherever you are. Like, I see you, I honor you, we've all been there. And I keep seeing Mother Earth's energy. She's just here, this mother energy. The mama maybe some of you never had. She ain't going nowhere, no matter how much we'd like to say that she gonna blow us all up maybe because we ain't right. She got mercy. She's got so much mercy. And as I'm saying that, just asking for the spirit that is the Father, that is that masculine energy, that spirit of Christ, that love, that like, there's nothing like that love. That is the love that transforms any situation that you are in. It bridges gaps between things you couldn't think could be bridged. It ends wars. It's the love that reminds you of who you are. It is in you. Whether you can feel it or not in this moment, you are made. You are made of this frequency. And there is everything on this planet trying to stop you from remembering that. Because in your power, we shift the planet to a place where there ain't so much energy and power for the people that is ruling their planet right now. And your light is way more powerful. And that love, as I was saying, is way more powerful. Your little, when you're just like, my little light of mine, it ain't little, it's big. You are the expression of God. You are the expression of Creator. You are the expression of creation. You were put here like this. Check this out. I love you so much that you get to go to Earth and you get to experience whatever you want. And as you got here, all of you took codes with you because you were like, we ain't just coming here just to experience Earth. We came to Earth because there's something so deep for us to experience together. There is something for us to experience and come back to the love that we know. Yes. And in that, and just take a deep breath. I love that Dove just took a deep breath.
I just feel chills coming up and down my body. And I want to reclaim some of your power, your energy back to yourselves. Okay? I just want you to imagine these strands of golden light coming towards you. And where you have given your power, where you have compromised and consented to things that, are not for your highest good, and where you have consented from a lack of perspective and exhaustion, we're just going to go ahead and call that sovereignty, right? And if you don't know what I'm talking about by sovereignty, you are an autonomous being, right? And I know I'm speaking to people from all over the world. If you need to look up those words, right, just to really get clarity on them, right? If this is not your native language, right, coming back to this amazing being, and all of you gets to be with you, and all of you is yours, and we call that back and call that forth back to yourself right now. And any place where you have given permission that is not in your sovereign free will and is not for your highest good, if you want to just, again, your choice, you get to denounce that. Denounce that permission right now, claiming power and autonomy and health over your body, your systems, right? And unplugging others from you right now. We're going to unplug you from fear grids, from collective distortion grids, as Nicole talked about, from that death culture, anti-Christ, anti-love, right? Christ for me just means love. Anti-Christ energy, we're just going to unplug you from all those energetic fields. We're going to ask for any veils of illusion over your ability to see, your third eye, your intuition, your connection with self. We're going to ask them to be cleared. And I'm feeling a lot of you guys have some massive plugins at the heart, right? Some of this is more work than we can do in this space right now, but I'm just going to ask for where they need to be unplugged and where they can be to do so. The next step of work that you need to do may be clear to you. And we're just going to ask for what can be released. A lot of pain in the body to be released at this time. I'm just going to ask right now for Archangel Michael energy to just come through and just cut away at all of the distortions, cut away at all the blocks, cut away at all the anger, the limitations.
May you see, may we see.
Yes.
Dia sua hai wa sia na su dia sua anasia wa hai. Sia hai wa hai zia ni sua adia sua hai na sia tiwa tia ti do ha na si dia do wa nai. Dia su dia ti do wa zi di no na su dia zua zia zia. Allowing that love that you are, just reminding you. You chose to be here in this moment.
Yes. You're
strong enough to be here. You're strong enough. You're so actually strong. You chose this life. It's a miracle that you're here. The chances of you being here is so insane. It's so small. I think it's even like the lottery. You're better off winning the lottery than you actually making it into this body.
By a lot.
You're a miracle. By a lot. You're a miracle.
Yes.
You're meant to be here, and what a gift that we are doing this together and that we've connected again. So hello again. Here we are again when we said we wouldn't come back, but we're coming back.
Oh, yeah.
Just embrace yourself. I want you to put your hands on your heart.
And those of you guys that said you're on the floor, you're laying on the floor right now, just allow yourself, and if you need to, literally lay on the floor.
Just lay on the floor on your back. Just breathe. Keep breathing.
Let all of that light, and those of you guys that are feeling really high right now, on high, love, light, feeling good, feeling strong, we're just going to pour and radiate love into those of you that are needing it, those of you that are feeling tired, those of you that are feeling confused, those of you that are feeling alone. The separation illusion, big time. Look up right now, right? If your eyes are closed, look up right now. If you're watching this live, look how many people are here right now. In this moment, we're talking to you. You're not alone. That's an illusion. You're not alone. There are beings all around you that you can't see that are supporting you. You're not alone. You're watching this on the replay. We're still with you. You're not alone right now. And you get to claim that you will not be alone, right? And allowing yourself to go back to your heart. We're just going to pour like rainbows pouring into your hearts right now.
Love you.
And all those that are giving right now, just understand that rainbow is coming right back to you through your feet, up through your body, up the crown of your head, allowing source energy, platinum light beams to come through all of your crowns into your being, right down into the center of the earth, spreading out into the grids around you, the people around you, the planet, the earth, allowing all that is being done right now in this space to radiate out to other people and spread to other people and touch the world and the earth and the matter, even the walls in your home, changing the frequency in the walls in your home or your vehicle or wherever you are right now, letting that matter feel and be affected by the energy that's coming through you.
Put your hands up and meet my energy. Come on, tell me if you feel that. I feel your energy.
Yes.
Woo, it's on fire. Put your hands up. Put your hands up and feel that.
Woo.
Good. Put your hands up. Put it up. Oh, it's lit. I got chills down my legs. That actually hurt. I was so much energy into the ground. Oh, I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. Whoo!
Whoo, chills everywhere. All excess energy that's running through your body right now. I'm just going to ask to go give that back to Mother Earth. You can just imagine all that excess energy. We're going to open and expand your grounding abilities, right? Those grounding cord that is through the base of your spine, but also the grounding pathways through your legs, your feet, your meridians, feeling and connecting into the earth. Imagining your toes right now, even if you're not standing on the ground, imagining your toes literally growing roots, finding the center of the earth. And I'm feeling a lot of energy in my heels right now. You might need to shake your legs out, your body out.
If you guys are feeling a lot of heat, when you say heat, the energy is moving through your body. Like we're moving. Right now we are shifting physiology. We are shifting. You're shifting your cells right now. Like that heat is showing you that your body is doing something on behalf of you in this moment. So it's beautiful that you're feeling that heat.
Yes, we love you guys too. Thank you.
Can't feel the heat.
Let that move through and work work through your body right now. Let that all kind of integrate. We're going to ask for integration at the highest level. Integration and goodness at the highest level here. Yes, letting those tears.
I hold space for your tears.
Yes, letting those tears come
Please cry.
through.
Just let that come through.
You guys, so important, so important. This morning I was working on just looking at our outline notes and all this exciting stuff from this beautiful gathering and event we're having at the end of the month. And what I really felt into is space, creating space. What we're doing right now, you're creating some space.
Oh, yes.
And how important it is to create some space. What do I mean by that? Imagine if you were a jar.
We love you too.
Imagine if you were a jar. And there's only so much that can fit into that jar. And once that jar is full, even if I've got gold, right? Imagine you have a jar and you fill it up. You got some dirt, a couple gold pieces, you know, maybe a little teddy bear, right? Little things. It's just filling up your life. You got a little poison in there too, some toxicity, and your jar's full. Right? And you pray, say, universe, give me the answers, give me gifts, give me blessings, give me my divine, give me my counterpart. And you're praying and you're asking for these things. And then I come to you and I have a handful of gold, your beloved,
You're moving energy out of your
some
throat.
excitement, some inspiration.
Keep coughing.
I got that for you. If your jar is full, where's it going? If your vessel is full, where is it going? So when you cry and when you break through and when you do the work, what you're doing is you're making space in that jar. And when there's space in that jar, guess what? Then you can actually receive those blessings you're asking for. Then you can actually feel excitement and connection. Then you can feel joy and inspiration. Then there's space for your own essence and your own soul. You've created space. So just welcome those tears. Welcome the movement of the energy. Welcome the shift in what's going on here, right? And if you need to shake your body out, because there's a lot of energy going on.
It's okay to
Just
bop a little bit.
Yep, you can get up, shake your limbs. I'm going to ask for any of you, any places that it's getting stopped up or clogged up in your body, we're going to ask to open meridians, pathways. Breathing deeply. Whoa! We're going to make some sounds. I'm going to invite those of you guys, all right, as we're kind of sealing up this portion of the work, I'm going to ask you guys to make some sound. So breathe in deep through the nose. When you breathe out, you're going to make a ha sound, H-A sound, letting that heart reverberate. We'll go 5 times, right? And just breathe in deep through the nose. Ha. With each expansion, feeling that connection back to the heart center. Breathe in through your nose. Keep it up and make even more noise, allowing yourself, if you're uncomfortable, to find that center. Releasing the tension as you breathe in, breathing in peace and finding your settled place now. With that last breath, finding your center and letting your body's recalibration happen. Breathe in through the nose. Hands to the heart, finding yourself settling down. Being unplugged from everyone else's energy, finding your own sovereign bubble. I ask for fields of unconditional love, sovereignty, and protection to be laid around each and every one of you. Right? Seeing yourself as connected and collective, but understanding yourself as sovereign. We ask to cut cords between everyone that's connected here in this space, allowing you to be in your own individual field of energy, disconnecting us as well. And as we're in this space, you know, I promised I would talk about the anecdote as we're kind of coming out of the space. This is really, really, really important. I want you to lean in and listen really carefully. And I want you to write it down and I want you to think about it. I want you to know that this is not just something I'm saying in this video. And even if you take another step after this, that step is not the end of it. This is something for you to hold. This is a mantra for you to think about. As you're taking steps in your life, I want you to think about these things. Right now, more than ever, right? We talked about how it is a time that people are feeling tired and they're feeling worn down and they're feeling disillusioned and we're losing hope and we're feeling a lot of disconnection and we're feeling very, very lonely and we're forgetting who we are and the power and the magnitude that you have to offer this planet. And with that, there is a lot of shadow that is being experienced, okay? And the first part of this very, very important piece, right, is that we need to learn and cultivate. Everything in your life is about questioning, how do I learn and cultivate how to think? And I know you might say, well, I know how to think. And I'm not saying you don't know how to think. I'm saying that we all need to constantly expand the learning of how to think, not what to think. A lot of times people come to us and they say, I don't know what to think. I don't want to tell you what to think. I want to provide you tools that make your listening to your intuition, make your analytical analysis, make your ability to see through the distortion. I remember when I met Nicole, and I'm trained in, professionally trained in litigation. I was an attorney. I'm professionally trained in debate. I'm professionally trained in the logic of negotiation, right? So I understand how that works, all right? And much of our world is run by people that are trained in that. I want you to understand that, right? So I understand that people don't really read through or hear past that. Well, guess what? I realized that after years with Nicole, I showed her how to think in a way that when she listens to people talk, she catches what's going on in every direction. That keeps her sovereign and strong, and then she can make very educated decisions that are aligned with who she is.
Absolutely.
This makes you very, very powerful in order to take care of yourself, okay? So we need to learn not what it is that we need to think, but how we can strongly balance how to think. But in order to do that, we need the next piece, which is really, really important. We need the skills to be able to actually face and see what is really happening.
Yes.
On an individual level, you need the skills to face yourself. You might have a ton of skills, but we all need more. I'm telling you, we need more. I know we need more.
As I grow, I need more.
Right.
Every day.
Right. Why do I know we need more? Because the world would look different if we didn't. Why do I know we need more? Because even though Nicole and I are dedicated to working on ourselves pretty much 24 hours a day, we actually will continue. We constantly are elevating that piece. So don't cut yourself short by saying like, I've got this stuff.
Absolutely.
Right? We don't ever have it all done. We need tools to be able to face ourselves. That means to look at our own stuff and actually be able to handle it. And to be able to look at what's happening in the world and actually be able to handle it. Because you know what? If we just lift the veil and you just see everything that's happening on the planet, we combust.
Absolutely.
Okay? But not only that, most people can't even see 10% or 5% of what's happening because we have never been given the tools. That's not something we're given. You don't learn in school the tools of how to look at and analyze, integrate, and digest the intensity of what's happening. Really listen to what I'm saying. This is very, very important stuff.
Thank you.
So I want you to filter what is coming up for you by these two categories. And the last thing I want to say about that is that it needs to be done together. We are meant to do it collectively, okay? And I know you guys, I really also want to, I know you've heard us say it, maybe you haven't heard us say it actually. I really, really powerfully, and I really powerfully want to invite you guys to join us for our seminar at the end of the month. I really want to explain why. In this time, we are going to work on what I just said. We are going to look at the tools and the integrated tools together to connect, to be able to face ourselves in a whole new way. You're each gonna, no matter where you are in your journey, that means you'll receive something different. So if you're saying, I've been doing this for years, yes, it's still for you. I just started, yes, it's still for you, okay? You had powerful shift with us in a few minutes here. You have no idea what's going to occur over those days together. I'm telling you what we have is really powerful. But the other piece is together we get tools to look at what's going on and to integrate it and strengthen your ability to actually be able to think more discerning, to face things more discerningly, and to keep your energy and to cultivate that energy. Okay, that's so, so, so important. The event is called Rise. Why? What does that even mean? Okay, it's an acronym. And the acronym is a method. It is a method that we have developed to take you through a journey so that when you come out of that journey, your expression, your self-expression is 10x'd. So no matter where you are, we need to do that together. So I'm really deeply inviting you to take that seriously. I put the link in the description of this video, okay? You can literally join this event. It's multiple days. Even if you come for 1 hour, I promise you it's worth it. You can literally join this event for multiple days for under $200.
I will.
Okay? It is very, very potent. You're going to be with a lot of people from all over the world, and we're going to create something very special. This is groundbreaking. We're not just saying it to you. It's so, so important to us. But you are what's important to us. So we can have this amazing magic to offer you guys. But if you're not there, we can't give it to you, right? And we want to give it to you. That is like all day I've looked at Nicole and I said, I'm holding this ball of magic. I want to give it to them. Can they hear me? Can they hear me say I want to give it to them?
Come on.
Right? Just like we got to give you some magic, a taste of magic today. But I can't even go through. I don't even want to take all the time to tell you all the things that are going to be there. What I want to tell you is that anecdote we talked about is built into this. And that method is built into your strength.
And I just want to answer one question because
Yes.
I saw it and I didn't want to leave you with that. When we are doing energy work like that and we start to cough, it sometimes can be around your throat, but it's energy moving. So sometimes I'll
Coughing,
cough,
burping,
I'll burp.
hiccups.
I have thrown up while energy was moving out of me.
Whew,
you know,
I feel my energy
and
now.
so it's just like sometimes you just let yourself cough, burp, whatever. It's moving. It's moving, and when it's moving,
Sneezing
is a good thing that it's coming out. We have to constantly be expressing this energy. If it's jammed up in the body, we have all kinds of disease in the body. So
yes.
you did good. So.
Yes, absolutely. If you're feeling and noticing, right, there is a lot of stuff happening right now. Why is there also a lot of stuff happening? Because we're rocking out with 200 people live and
So
in
cool.
real time. This is what we call the mastermind. It is our connection. We are mastering an aspect of energy by coming together in minds, and it shifts things.
Absolutely.
Right? This is literally why Nicole and I have taken years to be able to be in spaces like this one with you right now, and to be able to be in spaces like Rise Up at the end of the month with you guys right now. It's so big. It's so important, and we need it. We need to immerse together. We need to connect together. We need to show up together. We need to care for ourselves together. I cannot possibly tell you guys how honored I am to even be able to sit in the space with you guys for 30 minutes on a Sunday, or to be able to have you guys watch this replay, to be able to do this work that we offer to the collective. You know, and some people have said to me, they're like, you know, I'm in a really good place right now. Do I want to come to this event? Yeah. What did we just do? We just held other people and then received through holding other people. I'm in a really rough place right now. Do I want to come? Yeah. Because you're going to get a total breakthrough and you're going to be held.
Yes.
Right? And you know, I really got to say to you guys too, right? We're all in need of it. But one thing we struggle to do is take action. This is something that the world, especially if you're tired. If you're tired, we struggle to take action. We say, you know, it's okay. I don't need to be there. Nobody will miss me. It's okay. I don't need to step into this next place. It's okay. I don't need to take this action. You know, I'll go next time. But the thing is that really that's where we are denying those answer to the prayers we had. If we said, I had somebody text us today on our text line and they said, I need help. I said, help is here.
Thank you.
Right? I said, we're going to be on live in 5 minutes. I said, help is here. We have Rise Up at the end of the month. Like, help is here, right? But we have to be able to reach out and also grab that and know that you are worthy of that, and know that you can integrate that, and know that you are loved and seen in that, right? And so I'm really grateful that we were able to be in this space together.
Thank you so much for being here.
I'm going to ask for this beautiful container to be closed. And I'm going to ask you guys to really, really go inward today and think about this invitation, and actually go take some action and trust yourself and trust that process and trust your connection to us. For me, the only criteria is like, if you connect with us, then you can trust us into that space. If you got something out of this video, your mind is going to get blown.
Oh, I love
right?
that.
And we love you.
I'm holding those tears. I'm really holding those tears.
And we want to hold you. We're going to do massive grief work in this event. We want to hold you. We want to hold you. You know, Nicole and I had a hard year.
Yeah.
We had a really hard year. And we get up. We get up for you. And we show up for you. And we work through our stuff for you.
Absolutely.
I really want you guys to know that. So when you think like you don't matter, it doesn't matter if you participate, doesn't matter if you love yourself, doesn't matter if you come to the event, doesn't matter if you show up on a live, it matters because we are doing it for you. Yes, it lights us up. Yes, it's why we're here. right? But we do it to share that with you. And we put in all of our faith and all of our love to do it with you. It's so big for us.
Yes.
It's so, so big. So I just saw some of you guys, literally, I saw it visually, like you just stepped up and you met us in that. And that's what I'm asking. Come step up and meet us in that. Let's go do this together.
All them tears.
Let's
go
do this event
You're doing
together.
Great work. Doing good work. You know, that's a huge part of just energy work or healing is the tears that come out. It's like removing all this emotion and just allowing ourselves to kind of be in that space of just feeling grief or feeling joy in tears and holding each other in a container with that. And so thank you for sharing that. Thank you for leaving your tears here and just really calling in so much blessing and favor for you. If coming to the event is about finances, bring your homies, pay-per-view that friggin' thing and split it, Venmo each other, like bring your moms, you know, be there. Be there for yourself. You owe it to yourself. And getting through something that is days of an event, the trust that you build within and the courage, like that you knew you got through those hard days when you worked so hard to get through it and you made it on the other side. There is nothing like that.
No.
There is nothing like that.
No, there is nothing like that. And you know what Nicole just said is really powerful. So I want to say two things about feeling stuck around the finances, right? First and foremost, try to really cultivate a path in yourself. And the reason I say that is because a lot of you guys come to us and a big part of our mission is to help you through limitation around finances and lack, right? We've got some good content coming your way about that. But I want to say this event is also going to focus on that in ways and really cultivate that. But one of the things I have seen more than ever is the minute somebody can reach out of what feels doable for them and they find a way, they already have the breakthrough. You could have the breakthrough you're looking for in the event before you even get there. I can't tell you how many times I've had a client come and they got their breakthrough in their contract. They got it before they even got in the container. I've had people say to me, oh, well, I created my financial breakthrough just signing up with you, right? There is something powerful to that. And what Nicole was saying too, logistically, guys, we're doing this live, but virtually, which means that if you have people in your home, in one home with you, be creative. Share it together. Watch it together.
Go through it together.
You have a partner, roommate? Split it up, split up the ticket, make it work because you can go through it together and that builds community. We're doing that because that is my faith in all of you and because it builds community.
Is the link in there?
The link is in the description of the video.
How to sign up.
Yeah, okay guys, so the link is in the description. Scroll down to the bottom of the copy. I probably should have just thrown it at the top and you're gonna see a link for Rise Up. Okay, it's a virtual seminar. You can read all about the stuff or right at the beginning of the page, it says claim my seat. There's 2 tickets. There's a general admission ticket, okay, and that should be the first one that'll pop up for you. And that'll give you access to like all 3 beautiful days, right? We've got an opening concert. We've got...
Meg Myers is going to do her Raw live event from Cali, which is just like, I don't even understand. Beautiful, beautiful soul, galactic sister, starseed, who's really just going to share her love and light with y'all. Yeah. And new music that no one's heard yet. So that's exciting.
We also have, you have us. You have, right?
Yes!
I know you guys, right? So you have us. You also have an amazing dear friend of ours, David, who's going to be coming on and doing incredible body like movements with you guys to get some major real-time change in your life and using your body to move into that. But additionally, if you guys look, there's also a second ticket. If any of you guys want to take it a tiny bit further and actually, a lot, we're doing a limited number of also VIP spots. And then those VIP spots, we're going to meet with you. Nicole and I are going to meet with you with a small group of people and do small group work, right? Engaging with you before the day before the event and the day after. Those are going to be 3-hour intensives, right? So that's really beautiful. So if that feels aligned for you, you can do that. But guys, it's really like, I'm like jumping up and down. Like I tell you every time, like this is so potent.
I want to see that painting. Please send that our way.
Somebody's painting?
I need to see that painting. So
this is so potent. And I really want to get, and if you guys like have questions, you can put them in here and we will pay attention and we will try to answer them. And you can email us. I want to know your questions so that you can feel confident to make this decision.
Absolutely.
Because I truly, honestly, like we know what's going into this And I cannot even think of a scenario of a person that this wouldn't like be a good fit for.
Absolutely.
You know, I've had people say, I've got kids, right?
It's like my word today.
Right? Okay, your kids can play there, right? Even if you want to be fully immersed, set yourself up, right? If you want to be fully immersed, set yourself up, get somebody to help out with the kids, create a beautiful scenario for yourself, create sacred space. But if you can't do that and you still want to participate, I cannot tell you how much content and value is in there. You will come away with your value. You will come away with your value without a shadow of a doubt. You will come away with your value. Nicole and I realized today that if you discredited every other part of this event that you guys are going to get, and you just counted the hours you're spending with us, you're basically paying $12 an hour to work with us. That is not a real thing. You know, people pay enormous sums of money because we provide enormous value to work with us. So if you've ever thought I want to work with Deb and Nicole, if you've ever thought I got value out of a video with them,
you can review it.
If you
click the link, you could read the whole thing.
Yes, click the link and read it. Take all the time. There's so much stuff in that checkout page for you guys, or that you will have so much information. But if you've got questions, leave them here, or leave them, you know, in the community, or email us. We're gonna answer them. We want to make sure you guys don't miss this. I'm humbled that we got to be here, and I'm humbled, really, really humbled for those of you guys that are right now going like, yeah, I need to take some action, and I trust myself, and we created some momentum, and like I literally felt today like a portal open in the space.
It was really
like really a portal open in the space, and I can't tell you what it's gonna feel like to be on that stage and to be sitting with you guys for days and creating that and like blowing a hole in the planet. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna sleep
Doug
tonight.
we had to get a soundproof room with the stage and all that because Papa's bringing it. I was like, we got to keep it contained.
And you know what else, guys, is like we get to do work we can't do on these platforms, right? We have to go deeper.
We get to talk about things we can't talk about on these platforms. Actually.
We have to go deeper. We have to go deeper together. We need to get into the work deeper together, right? So like a lot of people, I know you've gotten a lot of progress from our videos, but don't let it stop there. Like there's so much deeper range, you know, and we created this to have deeper range with more of you, because we love to work one-on-one, and it is magical to have people in our community, and it feels so good to be able to serve you guys through our courses. But it does feel really potent and important that no matter what is going on right now, if you guys are in full on, like can't even leave your house right now because of global circumstances, right? Or any of those things, like we still can connect. We cannot allow that disconnect. And this event, a lot of energy moving, getting the hiccups. Ooh, this event is connection. This event is connection. This event is remembrance. This event is your power. This event is reclaiming, right? Rise is reclaiming, igniting, facing your shadow, and finding expression. That method is potent, and we want to take you through it.
Yeah.
Oh, love you guys.
Your guys' messages got me laughing. So all the messages are coming up on my side. If you see me staring over here, it's because I'm just basking in all the comments and all the fun and all the emojis. I love you guys so much.
Yeah, I think I saw a question. I didn't say, guys, you can connect from this anywhere in the world. You're going to have a private Zoom link, and you'll be able to connect there in that space. It's super, super potent. As of right now, there is no replay for the event, okay? As of right now, that is really important for us to connect in real time. If you are going to miss little chunks, don't let it stop you, right? Take a look at the event.
You guys will see each other.
Yes, you will see each other,
it's Zoom.
Right? It's Zoom. It's going to be on a meeting. It's going to
be a meeting, not a webinar.
Yep, it's going to be on a meeting format. It matters to us that we see each other as much as possible.
I want to see your faces.
We're going to do it as much connection as we possibly can. And it really, really matters that you guys are there. So if you're like, okay, if you can adjust your schedule a little so you can be there, you know, if you can catch the majority of it, if you can catch all of it, amazing, but don't let those things stop you. So as of right now, there's no replay. The VIP ticket, we will attempt to gift a replay. It's not part of your purchase price, but that requires the tech gods to work in our favor, and we cannot in integrity promise something that we do not know is going to work. What we can do is show up with you guys. So those are the most oftenly requested questions. Also, if you scroll down, you'll see kind of when things start. I know some of you guys are going to be joining from Australia and Europe. You're going to be up in the middle of the night, but It's kind of magic.
I've seen people do it.
It's a lot.
We have clients that did that, and I was like, wow. Like
for 6 months. Clients that have shown up for our business master programs for 6 months in the middle of the night. I want to tell you that there is something that feels really, really magic about you guys being able to show yourselves you can do that. Like, show yourselves that you can show up for that. And when you make something that much of a priority, you're going to be a little shocked at what you come away with.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So, again, the link is in the description. I'm going to move it to the top, too, because I don't want you guys to have to look for it. But it's at the very bottom of the description at the moment if you're watching this live. We love you.
Thank you.
I'm opening my heart.
Thank you guys for sharing the dates, the 29th and the 31st of July.
Yes, thank you. Yes, it's the 29th.
I'm hiring you.
Yes, thank you guys. Well, you guys are co-creating. You're co-creating. So the 29th through the 31st of this month. If you do the VIP, you meet with us the 28th as well and the 1st. So we're gonna be bookending that for our 3-hour intensives. And the first night is going to be a concert, a celebration, a breakthrough. That's when Meg Myers is going to be able to perform virtually. She's a very dear friend of ours, really powerful light being. And so you're going to have all of these amazing components, and you're going to be able to check that also on the registration page. And when you get your ticket, you're going to get a schedule. You're going to get instructions. Look out for that email. It's really potent. It's got instructions, how you can prepare for the event, how you can absolutely make it the very best you can.
Yes.
So,
and I just wanted to share with you guys after the event, I don't have the date, but me and Meg are dropping a single. Woo. We're dropping a song, baby. We've been working on it.
Nicole's giving you all the info.
It is so jacked lit. Ah!
Oh, yeah, very exciting co-creation.
Just honor that co-creation. Wow.
So let's move into, and moving into that Lionsgate portal strong. Guys, moving into major, major strength energy for the rest of the year. There's beautiful blessings. Let's get it together. Let's do it together, and really know that we've been sitting with Spirit for a long time to bring you this. And Spirit told us, you know what, guys? I know you want to do this in 3 months or 6 months, but sorry, you got to do it now. So believe we have been working around the clock to bring this to you. So it really touches our heart to be able to actually deliver it to you. So please come, because we want to be able to give you this message.
And if you got to manifest that, we're just calling in all the favor from the universe to make that possible. Just believe a tiny bit that it can happen, and it's going to happen.
Absolutely.
Calling it in.
Call it in. Think about beautiful, masterful ways to make that real for you. We love you guys with all of our hearts. We hope that this has been a beautiful and supportive process for you today. We are hugging you. Thank you so much for coming. Those of you guys that are registering now, thank you so much for giving it to yourself, right? Thank yourself, right? It's you're not doing us a favor. Thank yourself for the gift you are giving and allowing us to show up to offer you that gift. We love all of you guys so much. See you soon. Bye.